Alright, so we got the last few decals on, as you can see. We've got both Aquillas on the Land Raider. We've got the Blood Angel icons. We've got the Solo Yellow Drip with the #1 designating it to the first company, which I think is fitting just because what do you normally put inside a Land Raider? Terminators. And then we've got the last two decals. One's got like a paper towel smudge, but I'm gonna work that into this kit, I think. And the other blood angels. But what I did to line these up was at the very bottom lip of this last wing, right here. I just put it right above this lip of this panel piece. And kept the distance about equal. So as you can see, they're both just ever so slightly above, and try to keep them as straight as I possibly could. With the Aquillas, they're not exactly the same, but I couldn't move this bottom one over to the right much more, and as you can see, they're just ever so slightly off. But when you get the kit far enough back, you can kind of tell. And I could add more water to this one and then just slide it over. Actually, I'm going to see if I can do that. See if it's not too late to save this. So let's grab our water. Let's pile it on there. See if we can force it under the lip. And that black piece is from one of the other ones, from one of the previous decals. Alright, so I'm able to get under the decal. See if I can get under here over here. I don't want to damage this decal because that'd be a second transfer sheet. Now I have to start a third. Yeah, I can't get under the kit, or under the decal very well. It's been too long, so no big deal there. So we'll just go ahead and blot this out. This is a dry paper towel right here. It's slowly starting to get wet from all the blotting, but no big deal. So at this point, what we're going to do is we'll do this one last. I'll try and get as much of the... I don't want to rub. Rubbing will take paint off, and that's not our goal, to take extra paint off. Alright, so now that we've got the kit finished, we've got the sponson piece that has the decal on top of it. We have both side sponson kits that both have their decal on it. And now what we gotta do is apply the magical Lamian medium. This stuff is amazing. You got paints that are starting to thicken up because they've been sitting on your shelf for too long. Open up the top, bloop bloop, good to go. Shake the paint. This stuff's amazing. It's also really good at taking the gloss finish away, as I've brought up quite a few times. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll shake it up. I don't know if that's required, but it's just a habit of any kind of paint. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and open it up. We'll get our brush, and we're going to apply this in thin coats. I don't want to leave a giant blob of Lamian medium, because as it dries it will leave a white residue, and that white residue is like a white powdery dust, and it's annoying. You basically have to scrub it off the kit and start from scratch, kind of like the white dust you get from spraying like a matte finish, depending on the humidity level. So it's kind of annoying. You just gotta be patient with it, really. So we'll put the Lamian medium on, and I'm basically not only going over the area that I applied the decal, but an area where I had the gloss, because we're trying to matte not only the decal but the glossy finish. And we'll go over this last one. Okay, and I'm kind of making the blob a little bit wider than the actual gloss finish, because I'm going to try and get it so that they'll blend together. And in some cases it's easier just to do the whole top. Like for example, the top of this, I just did the whole square edge top. It'll help these, not only the decal blend together, but the top blend together, because the matte is another layer of paint, so to speak. And we're going to do this for the whole kit, basically. Just kind of a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit.